Section 1 of Selected Poems. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Selected Poems by Anita Scott Coleman. The Colorist, read by Newgatenovelist. God is an Indian. He loves gay color so. Red, yellow, purple, oranges and blue are in the sky at sunset, at the sunrise too. God is Irish. He likes green color best. All the trees and grasses in green garments oft-times dress. God is Saxon, stern and cold, for snow is white and ice is cold. The downy clouds are white, and a white moon peaks when lovers pledge their troth. Cotton is white, and snowy lambkins fleece. God is African, for night is robed in black. The twinkling stars are black men's eyes. The black clouds tempests tell, while little seeds of flowers birthed are tans and browns and black. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Wash Day by Anita Scott Coleman, read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. The rain has hung her washing out, the earth is cool and dry, dirty faces are descried in silver pools of water as men go by. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Definition by Anita Scott Coleman, read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Night is a velvet cloak wrapped round a gay Lothario. Day is a flashlight in the hand of a prude. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Portraiture by Anita Scott Coleman, read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Black men are the tall trees that remain standing in a forest after a fire. Flame strips their branches, flame sears their limbs, flame scorches their trunks. Yet stand these trees, for their roots are thrust deep in the heart of the earth. Black men are the tall trees that remain standing in a forest after a fire. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Life is a Seesaw by Anita Scott Coleman, read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Life is a seesaw. Sorrow strides one end of the board, joy is poised upon the other. Sorrow rides low, joy rides high. Joy cannot lift up sorrow, sorrow cannot bring joy down. I have ridden with sorrow low, so low. I have seen him of my heart bereft, seen him weeping for a well-loved one who was cold and quiescent in death. Joy cannot lift up sorrow, sorrow cannot bring joy low. I have ridden with joy high, so high. I have seen a babe new-born, and heard his new-born cry, beheld his hand no bigger than the petal of a flower, flutter with infant quest, and fall to rest, with peace beyond all worldliness at my own breast. Sorrow rides low, joy rides high. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Dust of the Streets by Anita Scott Coleman. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Out of the dust of the earth men are made. Even now our feet tread on the minute particles of forms of unborn men here in the streets. And men will come to tread upon our breasts when they are stilled, after eons of time have sifted us into the dust of streets. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Black Baby by Anita Scott Coleman. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. The baby I hold in my arms is a black baby. Today I set him in the sun, and sunbeams danced on his head. The baby I hold in my arms is a black baby. I toil, and I cannot always cuddle him. I place him on the ground at my feet. He presses the warm earth with his hands. He lifts high the sand and laughs to see it flow through his chubby fingers. I watch to discern which are his hands, which is the sand. Lo, the rich loam is black like his hands. The baby I hold in my arms is a black baby. Today the coal man brought me coal. $16 a ton is the price I pay for coal. Costly fuel, though they say men must sweat and toil to dig it from the ground. Costly fuel. 'Tis said, if it is buried deep enough and lies hidden long enough, 'twill be no longer coal, but diamonds. My black baby looks at me. His eyes are like coals. They shine like diamonds. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Black Faces by Anita Scott Coleman. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. I love black faces. They are full of smouldering fire, and negro eyes white with white desire, and negro lips so soft and thick, like rich velvet within fine jewelry cases. I love black faces. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Shining Parlor by Anita Scott Coleman. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. It was a drab street, a white man's street, jammed with automobiles, streetcars and trucks, beehived with fruit vendors' stalls, real estate concerns, meat shops, dental clinics, and soft drink stands. It was a drab street, a white man's street, but it held the Shining Parlor, a boot-black booth, commandeered by a black man who spent much time smiling out upon the hubbub of the thoroughfare. Ever serenely smiling, with a brush and a soiled rag in his hands. Often, white patrons wait for their boots to be shined, wondering the while at the wonder of the black man's smile. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. And end of selected poems by Anita Scott Coleman. Thank you for listening.